What is your claim to fame?
I'm the founder of Amazon.com.
If we hadn't been driving our economy with easy money and then trying to really quickly undo that, we wouldn't be having these problems now.
Americans can rest assured that our banking system is safe.
As of 2023, there are 3,112 billionaires in the world, and their perspective on life is like nothing most people have ever experienced. These individuals operate on a level that defies many conventional beliefs. They have insights that might just change how you see success. Here's a little reality check. If you think holding on to every single share of your company is the key to wealth, think again. Look at Jeff Bezos. He owns only 12.7% of Amazon. Elon Musk, he's got about 13.3% of Tesla. Bernard Arnault, the luxury kingpin behind LVMH, controls 46%. Even Warren Buffett, the Oracle of Omaha, holds just 16% of Berkshire Hathaway. And Larry Ellison, he's got 35% of Oracle. The pattern is clear. Billionaires don't cling to 100% ownership. Instead, they focus on growing the value of their stake. Number 2. Here's something most people don't know. If you want to be a millionaire, get into real estate. But if you want to be a billionaire, you need to think bigger. Think private equity. Among the ultra-wealthy, there's a running joke that real estate is the dumb millionaire's game. You can make millions in real estate, even if you're not a genius in any other area. But there's a big difference between being a millionaire and becoming a billionaire. Billionaires understand that the most productive way to increase net worth is by owning a business, building it up, and then using the profits to buy stakes in other businesses. And here's the kicker. They don't use their own money to do it. This is one of the biggest secrets of the ultra-wealthy. They leverage other people's money. Number 3. Here's a secret billionaires don't talk about much. They don't use their own money to get rich. They use other people's money. You can work hard, save up, and maybe even hit that $1 million mark with a good-paying job. Doctors, lawyers, and tech engineers, they all make a lot of money, and with enough time and dedication, they can build up 7-figure savings. Let's break it down in simple terms. Your financial life takes a quantum leap when you understand that you can leverage other people's money to make yourself rich. This is the key difference between millionaires and billionaires, and it's how most of the world's wealthiest people have built their fortunes. Number 4. Here's something billionaires understand better than anyone else. Everything in business boils down to a simple equation: buy low, sell high. It sounds basic, but the scale at which you operate is what makes all the difference. This isn't just about flipping a house or selling stocks. It's about applying this principle across everything from commodities to technology to attention itself. Billionaires aren't just playing a bigger game, they're playing it smarter. Let's take a closer look at how this works. Some billionaires deal in commodities like coffee, metals, or oil. They buy these resources at a lower cost, often before prices surge, and then sell them when the market's hot. Others trade in shipping, moving these commodities across the world. Number 5. You're wealthy beyond most people's imagination. Your money isn't just sitting in a bank account collecting dust. It's tied up in stocks, businesses, real estate, and other assets that aren't easy to move around. But billionaires know that keeping their wealth in cash is a losing game because inflation eats away at its value year after year. So, where do they turn? Art? Yes, art is the billionaire's secret weapon, a preferred store of value that can be easily moved and leveraged. For billionaires, art isn't just something to hang on a wall, it's a strategic asset. They buy pieces in bulk, sometimes acquiring entire collections. But here's where it gets interesting. Rather than just stashing these masterpieces in their homes, many of them lease the art to museums around the world. It's a win-win. Museums get to display iconic pieces, and the owners keep their assets safe and sound while potentially earning a tidy sum from the leasing agreements. Number 6. Here's a truth that might rattle some cages. Stocks won't get you to $1 billion, and neither will luck. Sure, stocks are a great way to build wealth over time, especially if you start with a hefty sum and a long-term view. Remember the old advice from the 80s and 90s? Invest $5 a day in the stock market from age 20 to 65, and you'd be a millionaire. Now, let's talk about luck. It's true, luck can play a role in hitting the millionaire mark. You might stumble into a lucrative opportunity or win big with a risky bet. But making the leap from millionaire to billionaire? That's a different game entirely. It's not just about being in the right place at the right time. It's about creating and capitalizing on opportunities, and that's rarely about luck alone. Number 7. Here's a little secret from the world of billionaires. Every new billionaire creates new millionaires. It's like a high-stakes game where those at the top aren't just accumulating wealth, they're passing it on and bringing others along for the ride. So, how does this magic trick work? Let's talk about Peter Thiel. Thiel made a bold move by investing $500,000 in a little-known startup called Facebook. In return, he snagged a 10.2% stake in the company. Fast forward to Facebook's IPO, and Thiel's investment had skyrocketed in value. He cashed out 2/3 of his shares for a staggering $628 million. Number 8. Let's debunk a common misconception. Billionaires are not sitting on piles of cash like Scrooge McDuck. In fact, less than 5% of their worth is typically liquid. So where's all the money, and how do these financial giants manage their wealth? Let's break it down. The truth is, the vast majority of billionaires are what you might call paper billionaires. Their net worth is largely tied up in shares of companies and other assets. On paper, their wealth exceeds $1 billion, but much of it isn't readily accessible in cash. Imagine a billionaire with $1 billion net worth. It sounds impressive, but in reality, they might only have a tiny fraction of that amount in liquid assets, basically cash or cash equivalents. Number 9. Ever wonder why billionaires seem so calm when the economy takes a nosedive? It's because they see opportunities where others see crises. While the average person might panic at the sight of a recession, the super rich are gearing up for what they consider the ultimate shopping spree. To grasp their mindset, it's essential to understand that different classes view time and money differently. Poor people often focus on day-to-day survival. The middle class keeps an eye on months ahead. The upper class thinks in quarters, while the rich plan in years. But the super rich? They think in decades. Number 10. Ever wondered how billionaires manage to juggle their myriad responsibilities and still achieve incredible success? Here's the secret. No billionaire is a lone wolf. Behind every billion-dollar fortune, there's a team of experts making sure the money keeps flowing and the risks are minimized. Let's unpack how these financial giants really operate. First off, there's no such thing as a truly self-made billionaire, at least not in the way we often imagine. While these moguls might have started with a great idea, they quickly learned that to scale their success, they needed a lot more than just ambition. They needed a top-notch team of experts. Thanks for watching. Please like the video, press the subscribe button, and also drop your thoughts in the comment section.